Found me? Morning, darling. She smiled at the Louisiana drawl that made the words sing. Does your wife know you still call me that, Gabriel? Marla knows that I reserve it for my one and only partner who saved my life. It hadn't been much of a rescue. 3 years ago, someone had driven by and shot at them in Bulgaria. She'd shoved him back into the hotel, picking up a bruised elbow for her efforts. Flattery this early in the morning? You live too far away. What's North Dakota got that Virginia doesn't? You move all the way out there, and I never get to enjoy your funny face anymore. She rested her back against the railing and enjoyed the rising sun on her face. I miss you too. There wasn't much she missed of her former life, but she did Gabriel. The world blowing up somewhere, friend? The Central Intelligence Agency had fingers everywhere, and Gabe owned the globe from Europe to the farthest time zone in Russia. Have you seen a paper lately? Can't say that I have. I try to avoid such things as news these days. I can't believe you've been able to go cold turkey. It's not that hard when it's no longer my responsibility to know what, where, when, and how to fix it. She'd retired from the CIA 2 years ago with an intelligence star for valor. She'd solved enough of the world's problems for one person to tackle in a lifetime. I need you. She finished her coffee. Now, did you have to go and say that? Sergei wants to talk, and he asked for you. What did Sergei Alexandrov have to share that could only be done in person? He was many things. A former KGB station chief in London, a decorated Cold War veteran, a spy master. He'd advanced to number 3 in the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service before his own retirement last year. He was a worthy adversary. After a decade of competition between them, she'd call it a draw. She straightened. Is he going to defect? Doubtful. He's got a nice place in Spain, and he winters in the British Virgin Islands. Anyone missing on our side? No. She leaned back against the fence again. Then I really don't want to fly halfway across the country to hear about a coming coup, a missing weapon, a renegade agent, or something else equally nasty that means I'd be working for more than a weekend. Darcy, you should see some of the new crowd around here. There's no way I'm going to send one of them to see Sergei. He would laugh and send them back to daycare. If you can't go, I will, but this request came through their embassy. Sergei asked for you by name. And that meant there were rules of the trade in play. The spy agencies of both countries were designed to distrust each other. They built trust on the procedures they agreed to follow, even if they didn't always trust the contents of the passed message. If possible, the agency needed to honor this request, even if it meant asking her to come out of retirement. Sergei understood how to handle sensitive information. He wouldn't make an extraordinary request for a face-to-face meeting without good reason. The Russian president trusted him. It could be a private message that needed confidential delivery, or information that, unless delivered through trustworthy hands, would be discounted as not credible because of its unusual contents. Sergei, too, had been called out of retirement. One weekend, and I'm back by Monday? He asked to meet Sunday night at a hotel in Florida. I've got a typed sheet of details. He did his usual meticulous job of laying out time and location. She accepted her answer was going to be yes and shifted to logistics. Let's keep this low-key. I'd rather not advertise I'm going to be on the East Coast. Courier me the information and send a guy to check the hotel the day before. I'll make my own travel arrangements between here and Florida. Sergei's news may be time-sensitive. See if there's a military flight that can be arranged from Florida, say out of Eglin Air Force Base on Sunday night, so I can bring whatever Sergei has straight to the agency. You want a backup team? I don't think so. Sergei will follow protocol and come alone. I'll get to the hotel early enough to look around. Make sure I've got a bolt hole. If it looks like I need company, I'll call the Miami office. I'd rather not have my name in the system unless it's really necessary. It's nice having you back on the job, Darcy.